Chapter 17. Go forth into many places.
Written at Corranbong, New South Wales, July 15, 1895. To a physician in Battle Creek. My dear brother, I received your letters yesterday and read them with deep interest. I am always glad to hear from you concerning your family and the institution in which you are bearing responsibilities of no ordinary character. Your only safety is in obeying the word of the Lord, in walking in the light of His countenance. The enemy is continually seeking to devise methods by which he may steal a march upon us, and we need to pay strict heed to the cautions given by God. If those who in the past have been standard-bearers in the work of God had walked in the lines that He has marked out, they would have better honored Him and would have had increased usefulness. Some whose voices are now silent in death might have lived to warn, entreat, and advise. If those who in past years had been entrusted with large responsibilities and heeded the warnings and entreaties of the Spirit of God, they would now be walking before Him in strength and efficiency. When men educate others to rely on them and trust in them, when by pen or voice they dictate to others as to what they should do, they are teaching others to make flesh their arm, to give glory to human beings rather than to God. We are safe only as we exalt Christ, speaking in praise of His excellence. Isaiah says, "Unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and the government shall be upon His shoulder, and His name shall be called Wonderful, Counselor, the Mighty God, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. Of the increase of His government and peace there shall be no end, upon the throne of David, and upon His kingdom, to order it, and to establish it with judgment and with justice from henceforth even forever. The zeal of the Lord of hosts will perform this." Read Isaiah 9, 6 and 7. There is danger that men will receive the counsel of men, when by so doing they will discard the counsel of God. Oh, what lessons all must learn before they will understand that God seeth not as man seeth. The Lord says, "My thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts." See Isaiah 55, 8 and 9. Unless there is a decided reformation among the people of God, He will turn His face from them. My brother, there is need of constant watchfulness, lest in Battle Creek building shall be piled upon building and advantage heaped upon advantage. The means thus expended will testify against us. You should put wise plans into operation and scatter the influence that is centering in Battle Creek, diffusing the light that God has given you. Blessed are they that sow beside all waters. The more there is invested in Battle Creek, the greater will be the demand for additional investment. But this is not in the order of God, and before a very long period of time shall pass, the mistake of centering interests in Battle Creek will be made evident. In adding building to building in Battle Creek, we are encouraging neglect of other fields. Superabundant advantages there mean destitution elsewhere. Other parts of the vineyard are robbed of the means they should have. Means should be invested elsewhere in winning souls to the truth and in providing houses of worship for them. God has pointed out the fact that it is the duty of those in Battle Creek to help His institutions in other places. As a wise steward of means, you should scatter your forces, using the power of your influence to help those in darkness to know God as He is.